Hello, my accomplices, and welcome to the stream. My name is Estanie, my pronouns are she, her. I am a variety streamer, artist, and voice actress, and today we are going to be committing and getting away with murder. You made it to my intro. If not the intro. Hi, Deso. Hi, Saint. Welcome on in, everyone. Hydrate. I shall drink water. But today we're playing Overboard, a game where you have to well, you don't have to. You're gonna try to get away with murder. We may not, but we'll do our best. As long as you don't have any undercover agents, I think we're okay. We'll find out, I suppose. But yeah, we're gonna play Overboard today. I found out about this game watching Sengard play it. And it looked like a lot of fun, and it's been a while. I don't remember much about it, except that we're on a ship, and we've murdered our husband. Hi, Kelsey. Oh, the music's fun. It's loud, but it's fun. So before I show it on screen, I'm waiting for it to load, and then I will go into the settings and turn down the music because it's a bit loud. It is very good music. I just don't want to shout over it. And there's no copyright. Beautiful. I was worried about that. All right, there we go. Now I can show the game. It's an original recording from the 20s. The oldies playing in another room vibes of it. Yeah. Okay. Wait. There we go. Just turn everything down a bit. There. I think this is better. How's the audio balance here? I hope it's better. We're also going to look at Cotton Eye Joe's from that time too. Interesting. Okay, hold left mouse button to skim read, hold right mouse button to fast forward, hold shift to autoplay previous choices. We're going to have profanity on. We don't need vibration, and I will turn off the screen flashes just so we don't have to worry about that. Is this the screen vibrating? Maybe we'll have that on. And then if anyone has any issues with it, please let me know and we can turn it off. All right. Let's play Overboard. Midnight, July 3rd, 1935, aboard the SS Hook, bound for New York. Villainsies depart for America. Former starlet Veronica Villansey sets sail today for New York, accompanied by husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charmed couple, are now rumored to be in dire financial straits after a string of poor investments. Here's to more luck in America, lovebirds. Mr. and Mrs. Villansey will sail to Brooklyn aboard the SS Hook. All right, so sounds like they're English, so that'll inform Mrs. Villansey's voice, because she is our main character.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat.
Sure you could.
He leant over to see them.
Just a little further, dear.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
Or she'll be voiced, I mean, both. Now.
And I threw him overboard.
It's so fun. Malcolm, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh. He's gone. Really gone. Marvelous. Uh-oh. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Villancy. But is everything all right? What should I say? Who's there? Who's there? Steward, ma'am. What do you want? Captain says we put into Liberty Island at 4 p.m. and breakfast is still being served, ma'am. But only until 9 o'clock. Damn it, Veronica, you've overslept. Thank you, steward. Very good, ma'am. All right, Veronica. Be calm, act natural. Maybe no one saw anything. You can adjust the text and animation speeds in the pause menu. We did it! We did a murder. The bed. I fell asleep on the chaise last night. So no one slept in the bed. Scrumple the sheets! The maid will know no one slept here unless... Ah. There, that's better. But there's no time for this. There's a cast iron paperweight in the shape of a dolphin on the desk. What an ugly thing. God knows, but I hate dolphins. I'll take it. This thing is horribly heavy. It's like they don't want anyone to steal it. But who would want to steal this horrible thing? I'm stealing it anyway. Could probably fit in my case, though. Hi, silent assassin. If I throw away some of Malcolm's clothes. I spent a happy 5 minutes stuffing blazers, jackets, trousers out of the portal. And now the dolphin. There. A little memento. I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror as I slip into the bathroom. And I look quickly away. There's a bottle of tablets by the little sink. The tablets! Sleeping tablets, strong ones. Ah, Veronica's little helpers. It's a wonder I woke up at all. One of my earrings is missing. One of my diamond earrings. Shit, shit, shit. Pocket the other one for now. I slip the earring free and put it in my pocket. I hurry back into the cabin. Porthole! Porthole is open. Leave! Whoops! Did I just jump overboard? No. Okay. Hi, Olsen. Oh, I think we've just missed breakfast. The restaurant's emptied out. Forgive me, ma'am. Will your husband be joining us, ma'am? Has he gone to the smoking room, perhaps? I'm not sure where he is. Has he gone for a walk? I've not seen him, ma'am. Let's have a cheese scone. They're hardly fresh, but they're hot and buttered. Biscuits are weirdly oily. That could be useful later. We need to go to the upper deck. See if we can find our earring. I make my way to the upper deck. My earring? No, it's not here. I'm standing by the rail as Lady H swans by. Oh, Veronica, dear, are you quite well? You look awful. Oh, do I? Simply dreadful. Too many late nights, I suppose. And how is that charming husband of yours this morning? He's gone missing. I haven't seen him since last night. Really? Husbands are terribly unreliable, worse than motor cars, and yet you still have to crank them. Have you seen him? Me? No, I don't have him squirreled away in my cabin, dear. We missed you at breakfast, dear. Everyone was very worried. Oh, I'm fine. Not worried about you, the other girl. Clarissa Turpentine was in an absolute flood of tears. She looked like a leaking cistern. We thought you might be able to talk some sense into her. I should go and see her. If you think you can help. Honestly, I think that girl needs a good seeing to. By a therapist, I mean. Here, man. Toodles. Oh, look. Up there on the bridge. Isn't that the commander? Can he see us down here? Oh, yes. There's an excellent view from up there, I believe. Hello? Oh, I do believe he's waving at us. She treats him to a wave of her handkerchief, then turns to smile at me. You rather like him, don't you, dear? Well, he is very dashing. Oh, indeed. Quite a favorite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say. Ooh, I'm not gonna, you don't trust him. Oh, I would trust him. Maybe not to sail a boat, though. He's a war-decorated commander. Why are we in this argument? I don't care. I have stuff to do. You're a fan. How delightful. But listen. Our beloved commander, my dear, he has a secret. You're quite the detective, aren't you? Me? No, not at all. I'm just really interested in people, really. People are fascinating things, always hiding things, always. Mark my words, dear. No one is ever being straight with you, not ever. She pulls a string of rosary beads from her pocket as she strides away. The rail. I lean out over the rail and stare down on the waters below. I don't have time for New York. The deck. Did I drop my earring here last night? Nothing here. No evidence that anything happened. All right. Push her over. I don't think it was an option. Hey, Nimbus. You stayed in this conversation? She did. But I did too, I guess. It's fine. Let's see. Let's go to the forward cabins. Do I want to go to the car? Says my cabin, aft cabins. We could go see Clarissa. We could go to the smoking room or the chapel. Let's go to the aft cabins. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Hope you're also doing well. The aft cabins belong to the Major and to Miss Clarissa Tuppin. Something. There's sobbing coming from Clarissa's door. I put my ear to the keyhole. Sobbing, sobbing, more sobbing. Ripping something up? More sobbing. She's in there all right then. Clarissa, you're in there. Go away! Clarissa, let me in. You witch! I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know. Clarissa, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he? You don't know? Oh my God, Veronica, you really don't know? We can't talk like this. Open the damn door. I'd rather stick a knife in my heart than talk to you. You killed him, Veronica. You killed him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a witness. Let me in, please. No, go away. Leave me alone, you monster, you harpy. She collapses into floods of tears again, enough to spoil her bedsheets. How can she know? How much did she see? Locked. The Major's too careful to leave his door open. Hello? No answer. I don't think that's true, Saint. I have some concerns. I think we need to get some keys. To reach the bridge, I climb a metal ladder to the upper deck. It's a terrible idea. The bridge is manned by some off-duty watch officer. On the hook of the bridge is a key with a bright red fob. The officer stoops to speak to me through a grill. Please, ma'am, I really can't let you in. Where's the commander? The commander inspects the engines between 11 and 1200, ma'am. Were you on duty last night? Me, ma'am? Oh, thank you, Amon. Why do you want to know about me? But someone at the bridge waved at me. Not me, ma'am. The commander was on the night shift. Do you like being a sailor? Ma'am? Never mind. The officer nods and leads away. Yes, ma'am. The officer straightens up again. I don't think that's really gonna work. You can see the rail clearly. I can see Carstairs, hands in his pockets, strolling along the deck. Make my way back down the ladder. Oh, it pauses while I'm like deciding where to go. That's fine. That's better than I thought. I hope the D&D drafts work out on Friday. Could be silly and sad. I hope it works out. Sure, let's pop down to the chapel. A small chapel is tucked at the very bottom of the boat. I fall to my knees and bow my head. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom, something heaven? That's what you've got? This is schoolgirl stuff. What do you want? I'm literally talking to God. I need some advice. You need my advice. You need a lot more than that, young lady. But go on. Spit it out. I need a miracle, really? Well, you're not getting one. People like you don't deserve miracles. You made the spaghetti, you untangle it. Anything else? Since you're here for once. I think this is just gonna be hints on how to do stuff. Good, take a hike. I'm tired of you. The alms bowl by the door is intended for donations. Money goes to an orphanage. There must be at least $200 in it. Take it. I'm going to hell anyway. Good grief. I hurry out of the chapel. It'd be really difficult to get some sequences. True. Okay, yeah, it's really fun, Amon. There we go. The masterful Commander Anders is at the wheel. The red key is no longer on the hook inside the bridge. Commander!
Mrs. Villancy, come in.
The bridge isn't empty. There are a few duty officers about.
And how are you faring this afternoon, Mrs. Villancy?
A bit dizzy, to be honest.
Yes, indeed. The upper deck seems a long way down, doesn't it? No one there now, of course. Did you know I was on watch here last night?
Oh, yes?
That's right. It was quite a quiet night, light breeze, no fog, relatively good visibility.
Mr. Anders, my friend. I feel I've known you a long time.
We're old souls, Mrs. Valency. That must be it.
I'm told you have a secret, Commander.
My good looks and charm are no secret, Mrs. Valency.
I'm quite taken with both of those things. It's true.
Well, that's very nice to hear indeed. Very nice. Now, Mrs. Valency, I should perhaps return to my duties.
Your passkey, Anders. It's not on the hook anymore.
I've got it safe, Mrs. Valency. Don't you worry about it.
Anders pats his trouser pocket. Could I borrow it?
I don't think that's a good idea. It's more than my job is worth to give that to a passenger, even one as charming as you.
Which pocket was that now?
This one. No, not that one, Mrs. Valency.
Oh no. Oh no, but there's something in here.
Well, yes, there is.
Bit too big to be a key. It'd be quite a squeeze to fit in a lock.
Please, Mrs. Valency, I'm trying to steer a boat.
I'll take very good care of it. Oh my goodness, I promise. It'll be quite safe in my hands. Oh my goodness! I can be very persuasive, you know.
So, I can tell.
Take the key. Thank you, Anders.
You're quite formidable.
Aren't I? I slipped the passkey into my pocket with satisfaction. Thank you for showing me the bridge, Mr. Anders. Perhaps you could show me more later.
I would like that very much. Good day, Mrs. Valency.
Yeah, she does have some Carmen Sandiego vibes. All right, we're back down. We've got a key. We only had to do some stuff for it. Don't worry about it. The door opens easily. The major's room's so tidy that for a moment I wonder if I've opened an unoccupied room. I got a small book wrapped in cloth. This isn't for me. Let's look at the cupboard. Hasn't even hung his jacket. Let's open the drawer. We've got a notebook tied up with a length of string. Diary, perhaps. Observations. Property of subder major S. Singh. The writing is minuscule. He must write with magnifying glass. Some kind of list. Elsa? Who? Carstairs mentioned her. Covered it? Sister? Lover? Both? Is she abroad? What is this? Some kind of character assassination book? Hi, Allie! The pages are indexed, list from A to Z. I don't know who we're looking for. Clarissa Turpentine, Miss. This should be good. Wealthy, lacks grace, deeply stupid, prone to unhappiness, believes herself central. This music. I don't remember my name, honestly. Well, Richard Carstairs, Mr. Richard. Suits him, I suppose. Observant, highly controlled, untrustworthy, shifty, likely a pervert or deviant. I'm gonna waste all my time in here. Veronica Villancy, Mrs. What do you make of me, then? Polished, brittle, accomplished liar. Married rich man to spite her mother. Ooh, what a foul little man. Tash Singh, angry, violent, unfair, cheats at games, stole my playing cards, father's favorite. Elsa. No, we don't know anything about Elsa, that's right. Veronica. Oh, silly me, but this isn't my cabin. I must have been turned around on the deck. It's all right. I don't know what you're doing in here, and I don't want to know. You're needed in the restaurant now. Oh, we didn't even have time to murder Clarissa. Walk me there? Certainly, madam. Let me take your arm. Well, we're not gonna get away with it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. In the restaurant, Lady H. Carstairs and the Major are soon agitated. Clarissa Turpentine is standing apart, sniffing. Anders walks me in and steps to one side.
Thank you all for coming. I apologize for gathering you all here. It is most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Mrs. Villancy, Malcolm Villancy isn't with you. I need to drop down the auto advancement speed because it's going a little bit too fast for me to read it out loud. Unfortunately, there is a witness, so I have concerns. I knew it! He's missing since last night. I'm worried sick. That's because he's dead. Dead because of her. I saw him fall into the sea. Last night he fell past my window as I looked out. No! Please, Miss Turpentine, you say you saw him falling past your window.
Hey, Gabo! Thanks so much for raiding. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Asani. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer, artist, and voice actress, and today we're trying to get away from murder, and you're all my accomplices. Welcome on in. How was your stream, Gibbo? Oh, were you doing some clock tower stuff? I hope you had a good stream today. He reached out to me like a ghost. How horrible. It was a horrible thing to see. And you did it, Veronica. Me? You didn't love him the way he needed to be loved, but you wouldn't let me love him. There, I said it. You know, of course one doesn't like to gossip. But Malcolm Villancy was on the upper deck last night, and he might have been up there with Miss Turpentine. They have very similar figures, our two women. Wouldn't you agree, gentlemen? You played Fall of Rome! Fall of Rome's very good. It certainly wasn't me. I didn't go near the upper deck last night.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Villancy. I found your earring there just this morning. Here, I still have it.
Oh, what do we see? I don't think we're gonna get away with this, but I kind of wanna... We could say it's not mine. But what if... Is there gonna be an option to be like, yes, those were mine. Maybe it was my earring, yes, but... Because maybe we can say... We did... Well, yeah, we did take off the earring, so we could say it's not mine. But I don't think we could pass it off as Clarissa's. I'm thinking we're like, yeah, that is my pair of earrings, but they also went missing. And we know that our husband is probably been fooling around with Clarissa, so maybe he took our diamond earrings and gave them to her. It was my earring, yes, but I wasn't on deck last night.
So, how do you explain it?
I think Malcolm must have given them to Clarissa. Maybe she wore them up on deck. What earrings? I don't know what you're talking about. And I didn't go on deck last night. I was in my cabin waiting for Malcolm, but he never came.
Diamond earrings, and you were in love with him, Miss Turpentine? It's quite plausible that he gave you such a gift. Ha-ha! Think hard now. Was it Miss Turpentine you saw on deck last night, Lady Armstrong?
I think perhaps it was Clarissa that I saw.
And this is terribly ghoulish, but I heard Mr. Villancy going overboard. I heard the splash. I didn't realize what it was then, but now, well...
I know what you're doing, Veronica. I know. Enough theatrics, Clarissa. Admit what you did.
I rather agree, dear. Ladies, please. The fact is, Mr. Villancy is missing. The evidence we have is all circumstantial. But in my experience, circumstantial evidence does not lie. Only people lie. And when their lies unravel, the truth stands naked before us.
So, what is the truth?
Miss Turpentine, you went for a stroll with Mr. Villancy on the upper deck in the dark. Just as Lady H heard something or someone go overboard. You were in love with him, Miss Turpentine. And like a cat, he claimed to love you. As America approached, you demanded he leave his charming wife. Quite naturally, he refused.
That's not true! He was ready to leave her for me. We made plans.
If that were true, Miss Turpentine, then you would not have pushed him overboard in a fit of jealous rage.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything.
I can confirm it. I saw Miss Turpentine up on deck with Mr. Villancy, and I saw something fall off the ship. This will be a major scandal for the company. I didn't want to say until I was quite sure of what I'd seen.
You liar! You're all in it together! This is a fix! This is a fix! You hear me? I'll get you, Veronica! I'll get you! I feel sorry for you, Clarissa. You had your whole life ahead of you. You're doing this! You're doing this to me!
This way, please, Miss Turpentine.
I'm so glad that's over.
A most curious affair indeed.
I can't believe we got away with it. We didn't do anything except give a guy a... I can't even say it on stream. We did some questionable things in a man's pocket and we got away with it. And then we read someone's diary for a while. I did nothing. What do you have, Miss Amersham? And throw the wrong person from the ship. I like it straight up with a twist. Yes, ma'am. I must say you did that very well. You made her look quite insane. It's not the only thing I do well. Oh, I know. You're terribly versatile, my dear. Your drink, miss. Miss? Me? I never miss. I've earned life insurance as well! Here's to life insurance money and charm. It's a lovely package. You're flattering me, Commander. Well, I've got a vested interest, of course. Full steam ahead. I wake to the sound of a note slipping under my door. Anders is still snoring. Veronica, I'm being blackmailed. I saw what you did. And the money you'll be getting. It's a tidy hand. Mean. Calculated. Practiced. You're going to be sending some of that money my way. Give lovely Mr. Anders my very best. Toodles. Oh! Okay. Well, I mean, she did accuse Clarissa, so I don't think we could be mad about it. We have one loose end, but you know what? This is a pretty good ending. You basically got the best early ending you can get. I did. I'm surprised I'm good at murder. Heiress Clarissa... Oh.
Justice will be done. New York Herald Tribune. Heiress Clarissa Turpentine was dramatically arrested for the murder of Malcolm Villancy aboard the SS Hook. Mrs. Villancy is reportedly now a very wealthy woman thanks to a generous life insurance policy, and has already been seen in the company of a new man, Commander Anders of the British Navy. Watch out, sir, there might be more storms ahead. Turns out getting Anders on your side is basically essential. He saw the murder happen. Of course it's essential. Thank you for that evil team rise up, Gibbo. All right, the question is, how do we get rid of loose ends? Ooh, more info. Sharks in the water. Businessman Malcolm Villancy is said to be in hot water as debtors begin to circle. Mr. Villancy is rumored to have lost thousands in a string of poor investments and big donations to Mosley's fascists. Which hasn't helped. And there was the curious fire that destroyed the estate that the insurers would not pay. Look out, Mr. Villancy, your wife didn't marry you for your looks.
Close friends say wife Veronica is absolutely kettle steaming furious.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat. He leant over to see them.
That's right, dear. Now just a little more.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
And you're gone.
And I threw him overboard.
Yeah, I missed that Malcolm literally sponsored the fascists. He sure did. One of these people is a blackmailer. How do I know that? All right. We're gonna scrumple I don't think scrumpling the sheets probably matters. Can I make it to breakfast? I can be there at 9. I don't think that's enough time. Ah, dang. I kind of want to restart. I know how to restart the loop. I'm gonna see what I can do from here. I make my way to the upper deck, but not quickly enough. My earring? No, it's not here.
Ah, Mrs. Villancy.
It's Mr. Carstairs, the young Englishman. Oh, he's English, is he?
Damn fine day, what?
It's so bracing up here. Just standing in this spot brings me to life.
As I know exactly how body well feel. It's a tonic pure and simple. Are you looking for your diamond by any chance? I found it lying here on deck, just like a bally fish just now. Lucky thing I did too. Might have flopped back into the sea. Look. I'm afraid I only found the one though.
Oh, Malcolm would be furious if he knew I'd lost it. They're extremely dear.
You should be more careful, old fruit.
I didn't drop it here. I haven't been up on deck at all.
Really? How curious. Then I wonder how the dickens it got here.
A thief? Perhaps there's a thief aboard.
Better take twice as much care over those diamonds then. Shall we take a turn around the deck?
Another. Oh, I could shove him overboard. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait. So bracing up here. I'd be furious. I didn't drop it here. A thief. Wait, look, dolphins in the water.
Dolphins, you say? Doesn't seem likely, my dear. Water's cold here for dolphins.
But there's something down there. I check quickly. We're all alone up here. Definitely there in the water. Lean over, look.
Really? I can't see anything.
Just lean a little further.
Honestly, I'm leaning as far as I bally well can. Push!
Have a closer look, Mr. Carstairs. He tumbles over the rail.
Elsa!
And then he's gone. Elsa? I just got an achievement called Double Homicide. Oh, Commander Anders is looking back at me. We're gonna have to go, deal with Anders. The masterful Commander Anders is at the wheel. On a hook inside the bridge is a key with a bright red fob. Commander?
Mrs. Villancy, come in.
The bridge isn't empty. There are a few duty officers about. How are you faring this morning, Mrs. Villancy? A bit dizzy, to be honest.
Yes, indeed. The upper deck seems a long way down, doesn't it?
See, there's Lady H at the rail.
Sniffing at a hip flask, I'd say. She usually goes in to drink in the restaurant after lunch.
You know I was on watch here last night. Oh, yes.
That's right. It was a quiet night, light breeze, no fog.
relatively good visibility. Mr. Anders, my friend. I feel I've known you for a long time.
We're old souls, Mrs. Villancy. That must be it.
Are you trying to tell me something?
You and your husband like to take the air at night. But did you know you're not the only ones who do that? Lady Armstrong also takes a stroll at about that time.
Does she?
She does. Now, Mrs. Villancy, I should perhaps return to my duties.
Can I trust you, Anders?
My advice, Mrs. Villancy? Look after yourself. That way, people will stick by you.
Thank you for what's the question mark? Oh, just says make a choice. Thank you for showing me the bridge, Mr. Anders. Perhaps you could show me more later?
I would like that very much. Mrs. Villancy, I usually do my rounds between 11 and 12. At about 12:30, I could be near your cabin. Perhaps you might be in.
Okay, 12:30. Bring your hat. I like your hat.
Of course, ma'am. Until then. Good day, Mrs. Villancy.
Can I... How do I get that key? How do I get that key? Oh, 11:30, you're right. We could go back to the upper deck. I don't think there's any reason to go to the restaurant right now. Oh, we go to the upper deck and see if we could push her overboard. Go. I clamber down to the upper deck. I'm standing by the rail as Lady H swans by.
Ah, Veronica dear, are you quite well? You look awful.
Oh, do I?
Simply dreadful. Too many late nights, I suppose. And how is that charming husband of yours this morning?
He's gone missing. I haven't seen him since last night.
Really? Husbands are terribly unreliable. Worse than motor cars, and yet you still have to crank them.
Have you seen him?
Me? No, I don't have him squirreled away in my cabin, dear. We missed you at breakfast, dear. Everyone was very worried.
Worried why?
Clarissa Turpentine was in absolute floods of tears. We thought you might be able to talk some sense into her.
How very unusual.
Precisely my thought, dear. Toodles, oh look! Up there on the bridge, isn't that the commander?
You mean Anders?
Oh, you are playing it cool, aren't you? Hello? Oh, I do believe he's waving at us.
She treats him to a wave of her handkerchief and then turns to smile at me.
You rather like him, don't you, dear?
What do you make of him?
Quite a favorite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say.
You don't trust him?
Oh, I would trust him, maybe not to sail a boat, though.
What does that mean?
Oh, our beloved commander, my dear, he has a secret.
What kind of secret?
A rather awkward one. Luckily for him, I'm terribly discreet.
Oh, give me a hint.
Oh, I can't resist that.
He's rather young, don't you think? To be a full commander, I mean. She pulls a string of rosary beads from her pocket and strides away. All right then. Well then. There's someone in the chapel and there's someone in the smoking room. I don't know how I can murder someone in the smoking room. And I need to make sure I'm back in my room at 11:30 for a little, you know. Oh, she's at the chapel now. Sure. As I enter, I hear a murmuring voice. Lady H is here on her knees praying. I duck quietly out of sight. Lady H continues to quietly pray. Oh, Father, at least tell me how to nail that bastard Carstairs. I know he's hiding something from me. She pauses for a moment as though listening to something. Oh, bountiful God. I know she did. I saw her. Question is, what is she good for? She pauses again. Oh, fine. Fat lot of good you are, honestly. Here. She stuffs a few banknotes into the alms bowl. Hope you choke on it. And stomps off without noticing me. Alright. Pocket it. Perfect. I open the door to find Anders waiting for me.
I thought you weren't coming.
He gestures to a red tagged key lying on the desk.
I let myself in.
Do sit down.
Will you sit beside me?
Oh, I'd like that. I push the door too. We don't want to be disturbed. I wanted to ask you something.
Anything.
Did you always want to be at sea?
My whole life. I don't like the idea of being chained down. Out here I can be anyone I choose.
Should I be scared?
A little. Should I?
Definitely.
I'll keep that in mind.
You'd better kiss me now.
Mrs. Villancy, I do believe I will.
Oh my goodness! Anders tosses me onto the bed and starts to undo my buttons. He doesn't ask me for permission. No more than I asked Malcolm for his. But unlike Malcolm, I'm not going anywhere. I do exactly what he wants me to do. I fall for him right where I stand. Then he puts his hat back on.
Ma'am.
Wait. Don't just go. I want to talk to you.
Yes.
Can't I keep you? Just a little longer.
Mrs. Villancy, I have a ship to command.
Damn the ship.
Wife before mistress, Veronica. You think less of me otherwise.
He gets to his feet and heads into the bathroom to wash his face. His passkey is still on the desk. I'm gonna take it. I would get up but the fact is I can't move. I've been pinned like a butterfly to a board. I can hear the water running in the bathroom. Get up! I drag myself to its feet. Grab the passkey! From the sound, I think Anders is brushing his teeth with Malcolm's toothbrush. I shove the passkey under my pillow. Anders returns. You look perfect, dear.
Good show.
He looks for his key, frowns. Takes the key from under the pillow!
Trying to keep me a little longer, were you?
He slips the key into his breast pocket, salutes, and out he goes! Oh, goodness me. Malcolm, you have no idea. All right, Veronica, time to get up. I guess we didn't need to muss the sheets if we're gonna, like, sleep in there. The hallelujah and Anders took the helm. Yep. Hi, Ori. It's a euphemism. Lady H is sitting by herself at one of the tables. May I join you, Lady H?
Of course, dear. A drink?
Thank you.
Steward, 2 martinis, please. Make mine filthy. Yes, ma'am.
Will you stay in America, do you think?
This time. I think maybe this time I will. England has too many memories in it now. And quite honestly, too many diseases.
Lady H smiles thinly and digs through her bag.
Here you are, ma'am, just as you like it. Rancid.
Thank you so much. Under the table, I get a tablet out and hold it ready in my palm. Lady H treats me to a winning smile. Are you married, Lady H?
No, not anymore. But I rather liked it when I was.
Lady H raises a hanky to her eye and dabs.
You are Mrs. Villancy, straight up with a twist.
I slip the tablet into my drink and stir it in. Lady H puts her handkerchief away and smiles thinly at me. Do you have any children, Lady H?
Do you know, my dear, but I never did. I meant to, but somehow the moment never arose, and then, of course, it was too late.
Lady H sniffs and looks away. Swap drinks! I swap our drinks over.
But if I'd had a child, I would have called it Marmaduke. Marmalade duck for cuddles.
Lady H turns back and smiles. Cheers.
Your very good health.
I take a sip and Lady H sips hers.
Cheers. Ugh! I rather think this must be yours, dear.
She spits her mouthful delicately into her handkerchief and swaps the drinks back around. Oh no! Oh no, I've messed up! Restart! I gotta swap the drinks, then drug the drink, and then swap back. Hi, Snow! Yes, it's like that. Let's see. Will you stay in America? Let's go and palm a sleeping pill. Wait for the drink.
You've not found your man, I suppose.
I'm rather worried.
Yes, well, it doesn't look good.
Do you have any children, Lady H?
You know, my dear, but never did.
Blah, blah, blah. She looks away. But you'd like to have children.
Well, I don't really know. I like the idea of children. The real thing is a bit messy, isn't it? Half of them die when they're small, and the other half belittle you till you die.
Sir Handkerchief always smiles. Why can we not swap the drinks? I think this is wrong. This is messed up. Just cheers. What do you make of Carstairs, who's certainly dead?
Carstairs? Oh, he's a dark horse, that one. You mark my words.
He's got a secret.
Well, I rather think so. Honestly, my dear, I rather thought it was you.
He's having an affair, is he? Normal enough for an unmarried man?
Whoever young Carstairs is seeing is definitely a secret. Whoever it is, they turn up at his cabin door quite late. And they use a signal. They always knock 9 times. Good to know. In 3 groups of 3, always the same.
How intriguing.
Yes, well, I've not managed to find out anything really juicy. And we're almost ashore. What a waste.
How do I get out of this conversation? me Anders's secret. Just between us.
I can't go around giving people's secrets out like humbugs, dear. What a way to behave.
What if we trade?
A secret for a secret, is it? I do like secrets, it's true.
I'll tell you something about Miss Turpentine.
There's nothing you could tell me about that girl that'd be the slightest bit interesting to me. She's too young to be interesting.
I'll tell you something about me. Something seriously valuable.
My dear, you don't want to do that, trust me. I'm like a dog. When I get my fangs into something, I don't let it go. Men, I don't mind treating that way. I feel sorry for women.
I'll give you my diamond earrings.
Oh, that's too much, and I'm too old to go hawking things to pawn shops. Tell you what, dear, £1,000. You give me £1,000 and I'll give you Anders' secret, yours to have and hold.
You're not serious.
Well, if it's too much, never mind, dear, but that's about what a man's life is worth. You'll own him, dear, if you want him.
I don't think buying secrets is the done thing.
Oh, well, aren't you, little Miss Serious? We'll just have to see how you feel about it tomorrow, won't we?
How do I get out of this conversation?
Yes, you and that lovely husband of yours anyway.
Oh, he's not that lovely.
Well then, dear, can I have him?
No, as it happens, you can't.
Suit yourself, and really do, that's my advice.
How do I get out of this conversation? Do you work, Lady H?
My goodness me, no, I sometimes think it might have been fun if I had. But all these young people are so busy, it seems a shame to blah blah blah.
What do you make of the Major?
Oh, he's terribly disappointing.
What were you hoping for?
Oh, a skeleton in the closet, a lover under the bed, that sort of thing. But the Major seems to be exactly what he says. Even his ridiculous rank is genuine.
I need to be going now. Lift my glass and drain it.
Well, I don't care what you think of me.
Okay. That was a waste of time. How do I get out of this conversation? Sounds like a common experience at some point in life. Yeah. Let's see. Clarissa, you're in there.
Go away!
You're going to want to talk to me.
Are you threatening me?
You witch! I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know! Clarissa, that's enough. Stop this unsightly performance right now. You're heartless. Absolutely heartless. No wonder he did what he did. What did Malk do, Clarissa? Please tell me. Go away. He didn't sing to you, did he? He's always trying to serenade people. It was appalling. This isn't funny, Veronica. Not everyone is as ice cold as you. He was a stupid, ugly man. Honestly, you're better off without him. Was? So you do know! Malcolm isn't dead, Clarissa. If that's what you're thinking. He is! I know he is! And with him dies every star in the sky. What did you see, Clarissa? Please tell me. Stop it! Did he hurt you? What? No! It was you! You hurt him! Go away! Leave me alone, you monster! You harpy! She collapses into floods of tears again, enough to spoil her bed sheets. How can she know? How much did she see? Clarissa, go away. Meet me on the upper deck. Why? Do it for Malcolm. Trust me. I hate you! Go away! I quickly duck down behind a potted plant. A few minutes pass by. Then Clarissa steps out and hurries up the passageway. She's gone. What? Oh, she's gone up here. We're gonna push her over. I go back to the upper rail. Well, you wanted to talk to me. Out with it. Clarissa, you saw something. What is it you saw? I saw him fall, Veronica, last night. It was horrible. I was in my bunk just writing something, and I looked up, and he shot past the porthole in front of me. You're sure it was him? I wasn't sure until I saw your face this morning. Is that your porthole down there? Was this where he was standing? Maybe, I'm not sure. She leans out to see. I glance up towards the bridge. I think I can see Anders at the wheel. You can join him, Clarissa. I grab her by the waist. Oh, what are you doing? She's as thin as a child. No, wait! The last sound she makes is a little mewling, like a kitten. Be happy together! Well then, now what? We have to take care of her. I mean, I'm trying to go for the hat trick of murdering everyone on board, except for Anders. The only issue is I don't think we have time. We weren't able to drug Lady H, and I don't know what we can really do with this guy. But basically, we need to try to get... We go up to the... I have a plan. So we go up onto the upper deck. We shove Carstairs overboard. And then we have our rendezvous with Anders. And then we do drinks with Lady H, and we have to try to drug her and swap her drink. And then we can push Clarissa overboard. How do I murder all of them, though? What, is 2 murders not for you? Not enough for you? No, I gotta get them all. Hi, Golden. Sure. We have an hour less, but that's fine. The forward cabins are occupied by Carstairs on one side and Lady H on the other, and disappears from around the corner. There you are. We're needed in the restaurant now. Oh, I thought we had an hour, but we don't. Boo. Why? Please, I don't want to drag you, but it will look very suspicious if you don't come. Very well. In the restaurant, Lady H and the Major are soon gathered, and no one else. Anders walks me in and steps to one side.
Thank you all for coming. Where's my good friend, Mr. Carstairs? Well, I knocked on his cabin door. It was bolted on the inside. He didn't come out. How strange. Thank you for those of you who have come. I also know it is inconvenient, but it is also, I think, important. Mrs. Villancy, Malcolm Villancy isn't with you?
He's missing since last night. I'm worried sick.
Commander Anders, where is Miss Turpentine? I'm afraid I don't know, Major. I can't find her either.
You don't think she's vanished too?
I fear the worst.
Excuse me, I saw Mrs. Villancy on deck with her husband last night. I didn't go near the upper deck last night.
So perhaps it was Clarissa you saw, Lady Armstrong.
I can't honestly be sure who I saw, and this is terribly ghoulish, but I heard Mr. Villancy going overboard. I heard the splash. I didn't realize what it was then, but now, well,
2 missing people. The evidence we have is all circumstantial, nothing to justify a firing squad, as my old field marshal used to say. Maybe Mrs. Villancy was up on deck and lied about it. Does that mean she pushed her husband into the sea?
I can just say I pushed him overboard. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything.
So, what happened?
Clarissa must have killed him. She loved him and she couldn't have him. Then she threw herself overboard.
Poppycock. I must advise the captain and Malcolm Villancy committed suicide last night. And I am forced to say the same for Miss Turpentine.
Oh no, no, suicide's bad because that's gonna mess up our...
Stop, aren't you forgetting something? I don't think so, no. Not you, Major. Him!
So, I need to pause this for a second. If he commits suicide, then we will not get our insurance payout on his life insurance.
Me, Lady Armstrong?
Well, Anders will vouch for me. Won't you, Commander?
Commander? Well, Subedar Major, I saw something fall overboard from my post on the bridge. But that's all I really saw. I didn't get a good look. I thought at the time it was a suitcase or a crate of some kind, but it must have been Malcolm Villancy.
Anders shoots me a little smile.
The upper deck was empty. Suicide, then. The events are quite simple. Malcolm Villancy took his own life last night. Miss Turpentine found out, perhaps she saw him do it. She was in love with him, or she believed that she was. A powerful destructive passion gripped her, and she followed Malcolm to his death. Such a waste. Allow me to walk you to your cabin, Mrs. Villancy.
Thank you, Commander.
This way, please.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You got out of it? I didn't think you'd get out of it.
Darling, you lied for me. You said the deck was empty. That was so kind.
My pleasure. Only next time, please remember, suicides don't pay out life insurance, so we're going to have to try the whole thing again.
Wait, interesting. So we're just going to try the whole thing. Do we have a past relationship? I think we might have a past relationship. It was the timing that was off. That was all.
To your next role, my dear.
Oh, bugger.
A Black Widow, maybe. Actress Veronica Villancy was tragically widowed at sea when husband Malcolm Villancy and lover Clarissa Turpentine took their own lives in an apparent suicide pact. Mrs. Valency is left penniless in America, but has already been seen in the company of a new man, Commander Anders of the British Navy. Watch out, sir, there may be storms ahead. How many did you kill, or do they know that the game loops? I have no idea. But I killed 3 people this time. Pictured, Mrs. Valency's father was lost on a dolphin hunting expedition near Norway. That is not what is pictured. What is pictured is Mrs. Valency on a fainting couch. All right. Ooh, is Veronica Valency playing around? Eagle-eyed photographers catch starlet Veronica Valency stepping out with a mystery man. Mrs. V's beau is a strapping chap in a uniform, and we've got to say they made a fine pair. The twosome were spotted outside the BUF rally in Manchester shortly before the Valency couple boarded ship. Our advice, get that woman out of the country quick, Mr. V. Mrs. Valency's friend looking sharp in uniform. Yes, we have a past relationship. That's so interesting.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake.
I told him some
boat.
ridiculous story about dolphins and he fell for it.
He leant over to see them.
Luckily, Malcolm was always a biddable idiot. I've got you by the bollocks now, my dearest.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
So I didn't even have to grab him quickly. Down you go.
And I threw him overboard.
Can I get into Clarissa's cabin? Can I make Lady Armstrong stay quiet? Can I make 1,000 pounds? Alright, the bathroom. Fix my face. Pocket the earring. Take the tablets. Leave. We're gonna go to the upper deck. Oh, I could have made it. Oh, it's fine. We'll just I think I have to shove him over. Oh no! Run! There you are. We're needed to the restaurant now. This did not go well. I have things I need to do. Run for it. Will you protect me? As best I can. But you don't make it easy, Veronica. I think this one's over. Ah, Veronica. There's so many of us down here now. Reunite with Malcolm. There you are. I was looking for the dolphins. Can I tell you a little something about dolphins? Fascinating creatures, you know. So elegant and graceful. Teeth like knives, though. Eat their own young. Shall I tell you about it? Why, Veronica? I've never known you to be so quiet. Is something the matter? No? You're sure? Well, dear, I'll just keep telling you about those razor-toothed baby-eating dolphins if you're sure you're happy. I'm so glad we get to spend some time together. I really am. You're so very beautiful and such a wonderful listener. Take my hand if you can find it. Something took a bite out of it, but it's mostly still there. We'll be together now forever. No! That's marriage for you. No, it's death. You parted death. No, this is not how that works. Socially, Veronica Villancy took her own life aboard the SS Hook today, rather than face the justice for the unprovoked murder of one Mr. Carstairs. Mrs. Villancy leaves behind no next of kin. A short memorial service provided the boat company. Very few were in attendance. Pictured, Mrs. Veronica Villancy, socialite and psychopathic murderess. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe don't jump. Go to breakfast. I make my way to the restaurant like it's a perfectly normal morning. Hello again, Mrs. Villancy. Will your husband not be joining us, ma'am? Has he gone to the smoking room, perhaps? Why there? He has been playing cards with Mr. Carstairs quite a lot, I believe. Be long soon, I'm sure. I have not seen him, ma'am. No have I, not since last night when I shoved him overboard. Alright, Clarissa. Clarissa Turpentine is a 20-something from Connecticut or some such place, with moon eyes, traveling alone. Malcolm found her riveting. I found her to be a wet cloth and a bucket of milk. Commander Anders is the ship's handsome and upstanding first officer. He seemed to spend more time with the passengers than doing any officing. Good morning, Miss Clarissa. May I join you? Oh my god! You're a ghoul, aren't you? Excuse me? I know what you did to him. What are you talking about? Don't tell me you don't know. Know what, my dear? Stop pretending, it's horrible! Just then, First Officer Anders strides over the table, all smiles. Ladies, Miss Turpentine, are you quite well? No, I'm not! And it's her fault! She runs, weeping from the room. Now, what's wrong with the young lady, I wonder? She's going to miss my husband. Oh, really? And where is Mr. Villancy this morning? I haven't seen him all night. I see. If I see him, is there any message you'd like for me to convey? He knows how I feel. Yes, ma'am. Good day to you, Mrs. Villancy. Good day, Commander. You must come up and see me on the bridge later. Tremendous view from up there, you know. You see all sorts of things. Good day. The first officer replaces his hat on his head and strides manfully away. I finished my breakfast in silence. Well, I made it to breakfast. Let's see. The forward cabins are occupied by Carstairs on one side and Lady H on the other. What's this now? I can definitely hear someone moving around inside the cabin. Hello? No answer. A bolt drawn back inside. Shove the door open! I quickly heave the door open. There's a thud as someone falls backwards across the cabin floor. It's a woman my age with mousy brown plate. She's holding a cricket bat, but she seems to think it's a club. Ah! Verschwind! Verschwind! Get away! I don't know this language. Hold up my hands. I'm a friend, all right? I'm a friend. Yeah, Jets Bitty. It's German. Ah. Carstairs is your friend? I don't speak German. Ah! I was hit in the face with a cricket bat. Uh-oh. Oh. My head feels like it's been split open.
There you are. You had a stroke of bad luck. You were walking along one of the corridors and cracked your noggin on a bulkhead.
What? That's not what happened.
Must be. Lady Armstrong found you passed out in the corridor. Major Singh and I carried you back here between us. But I'm afraid there's a rather more serious matter to consider. Major Singh asked everyone to meet in the restaurant to talk about Malcolm. Clarissa convinced them all that you pushed your husband overboard, which, to be fair, you did.
You didn't stick up for me.
Not at the risk of my commission, no. Take my arm, we're getting you off this boat. The police have doctors, they'll take a look at you.
Oh no, I've been arrested!
Mrs. Villancy.
Miss Amersham now.
It says Mrs. Villancy on the form. Welcome to America, Miss Villancy. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, just get on with it.
As you wish. In you go now.
Oh, shit.
Socialite Veronica Villancy woke up from an afternoon nap in handcuffs, arrested by the Brooklyn police for the murder of her husband aboard the SS Hook. Mrs. Villancy will be a guest of the Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Sleep well, lady. It was pretty great. I have so much to do. Oh, wait, I forgot. Oh no, that made time pass. That's fine. I want to get the paperweight. So if we go there, we can make it in time for breakfast, but I don't think there's any point. We could talk to Major Singh. Let's go here. We haven't really interacted much with Major Singh. All right. Hello.
Good day to you, Mrs. Villancy.
He salutes.
Been stuck aboard this tug for a week, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure. The name's Subedar Major Sarjit Singh of the 14th Sikhs. Retired, obviously, at your service.
He clicks his heels together. Veronica Villancy.
Oh, I know who you are. Chaps talk about their wives. Not very complimentary, I'm afraid.
Then you have me at a disadvantage.
Ah, but perhaps that way you can lure me into an overconfidence.
Make conversation. How long were you in the army?
Still am in the army, madam. It's a life's work. Old soldiers only fade away, if you recall.
And are you fading yet?
Round the edges, yes, a little.
What's in America for you, Major?
I know, my old friend Pitts. We fought together, Egypt 20 years ago. He's only got one eye. I'm afraid he's quite the monster.
What happened to his other eye?
One shouldn't ask a soldier a question like that. The answer is almost always terribly boring. What about you? What takes you across the ocean?
My husband is looking for work. They say America's full of places to work.
How very aspirational of him.
Have you seen Malcolm, by the way?
Not today, I think. Have you looked in the smoking room? It was very good to meet you, Mrs. Villancy.
He nods and closes the cabin door. Clarissa comes running down the passageway for her room. She's in floods of tears. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! What's the matter? As if you don't know. She dives inside her room. Push inside! Let's go! She yelps and begins shoving papers from her desk into a drawer. Oh my god, what are you doing? Get out, you monster, get out! What are those papers you're hiding? None of your business. Get out! We were happily married until he met you. You took him from me. Ha! Is that what you think? He hated you. He'd always hated you. You could barely see your name without choking. Now get out! She shoves me with surprising force out the door and slams the door of the cabin. Well, that was unfortunate. We're getting back in there. We're getting back in there. So we're gonna wave to Anders. And how are you faring this morning, Mrs. Villancy? Better for seeing you. Mrs. Villancy. I usually do my round. Oh, that was fast. Bring your hat. I like your hat. Can I try the wheel? Sure thing. We could head for Cuba, maybe. It's that way. I'll hold it, and you hold my arms. All right. Whee! Hold her steady. Just keep going. The shore's in sight, but look out for those rocks. It's too late. I've got my eyes closed. But my dear, so have I. Splice the main brace. Gentle now, gentle. There, treat her kindly and she'll keep you steady. There, dolphins off the port bow. Where? Off the port bow, dear. Port is that way. Oh, is that Malcolm? Or not Malcolm, what's his face? Anders talking. Detestable. Absolutely horrific. Over she goes. Not all the way over, if you please. For a moment, everything's pure and simple and true. For a moment. All right, that's enough now. But I'm getting so good at it. I'm glad you think so. Do you know I was on watch here last night? Oh, yes. That's right. Mr. Anders, my friend. I feel I've known you a long time. Was she alone? The deck was well attended last night, if I recall. A few key characters on our little stage. Now, Mrs. Villancy, I should perhaps return to my duties. What's that key? One with the red tag. That's my passkey. Why? Can I borrow it? No, Mrs. Villancy. It's more than my job is worth to give that to a passenger, even one as charming as you. Which pocket? We're gonna mess with his pockets again. This is fine. This is fine. Cool. Let's do a murder. I can open this door anytime I want. You witch! I never want to see you again! Veronica, get out. Please, just get out. These are both lies. Both of these are lies. I don't want to hurt you. I want to help you. You can't help me. Go up on deck. No! You stupid girl. I'm not a girl. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Not like you. Clarissa, I'm warning you. Don't cross me. I crossed you the moment I took your husband into my bed. I can't take that back, and I wouldn't. Now get out. Clarissa, go away. Meet me on the upper deck. Why? Do it for Malcolm. All right, oh, you know what? Drop an earring. Read the letters. So she writes, does she? Oh dear Lord, poetry. She's rhymed Malcolm with falcon. He hardly flew, dear. He more sort of foul. What shall I do with the drunken sailor? Tear off his clothes and make work for his tailor? Her nightstand holds a glass of water, a book, and an eye mask. Let's tear my name from the label and leave these here. What are you reading, Clarissa? Oh, The Greater Britain by Oswald Mosley, one of Malcolm's nasty little books. Small thoughts for small minds. You know why black shirts wear black shirts, Malcolm? It's because Nanny didn't teach them to wash their clothes. Hot and steamy like a bowl of rice, beauty unmatched with hearts made of ice, and the inks run from a teardrop. There, looked. Well, this is not how I wanted this to go. I didn't mean to leave those there, but it's fine. The major's door used the pass key. The desk. Nightstand. Oh wait, no. No. Open the drawer. Use the notebook.
Some talk of Alexander and some of Hercules, of Hector and Lysander and such great names as these.
Look at everyone.
There's none that can compare with the town.
Quickly. Quickly, quickly.
Whene'er we are commanded to storm the palisade, our leaders march with fuses and we with hand grenades. We throw them from the glassy above the enemy's ears, with a row, 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 row to the British grenadiers. Then let us fill a bottle and drink the health of those who carry caps and
Oops.
powders and
Well.
wear my low-bed clothes. May they never come back.
What was the point of that? Were you hoping I'd jump? I thought the wind might calm you down. I'm not some crazy little girl, you know. I hate you. Well, I don't think I can make the money that I need. Let's go to the smoking room. I don't think I've done that yet. The smoking room is a stuffy place tucked into the back of the boat. Carstairs is here too, quietly smoking.
Mrs. Villancy, I was hoping to catch you at some point. Are you looking for your diamond by any chance? I found it on the upper deck this morning. Showed it to the Major here, and he jolly well diagnosed it. Diamond, highest caliber. Look. I'm afraid I only found the one, though.
On the upper deck? How? I'm not even wearing those earrings today.
Really? How curious. But it is yours. I mean, you'd better have it back. Then I wonder how the dickens it got there.
A thief? Perhaps there's a thief on board.
Better take twice as much care over those diamonds, then. Still, I'm very happy you two are back together. You and the earring, I mean. Have either of you spoken to Lady H this fine morning?
Why?
She has a nose for information, that woman. And she had the most interesting theory to share with me when I saw her just now.
A theory? What kind of theory?
Lady Armstrong told me she's quite certain, quite convinced, in fact, that the boat is sinking.
Sinking? Surely not.
Sinking, yes. She told me she's quite sure she heard something fall off the boat. She assumes it was part of the hull, I suppose.
Is it sinking?
Who can say? I have yet to observe any alarm amongst the senior officers, but who knows? Perhaps they're covering it up. What do you think?
It sounds absurd.
Doesn't it?
The chairs in the smoking room are soft, worn leather. You can sing right in and not be seen. Are you an educated man, Mr. Carstairs?
Oh, goodness, I try not to be. Educated men aren't supposed to do foolish things.
Oh, and what foolish things do you do?
Me? Oh, well, you know, this and that. Right now, travel on boats to America. That's not an upright thing to do, you know. And where's your husband this afternoon, Mrs. Villancy?
I've not seen him since last night. If I'm honest, Mr. Carstairs, I'm worried.
I'm sure he's just gone for a walk around the deck. Why not climb up to the bridge? You get a great view from the upper deck from there, you know.
Have you seen him on deck?
Well, to be honest, I haven't. But then 10 to 1, he's ducking me.
Why? Oh, I want to show you something. I found this in my husband's jacket pocket. Miss Turpentine wrote it.
Goodness me! Well, I mean. I didn't think this is the sort of thing the chap should be reading.
What does it mean?
Well, it's probably nothing. Maybe she just fancied the look of him. Let's change the subject anyway. I'm getting hot under the collar. This guy. Oh, by the way, I found your husband's jacket in the smoking room after I went to see the Major. I left it outside your cabin. Hope that's all right.
Thank you.
Think nothing of it. I simply hate it when things are left lying around. Loose ends, you understand?
I fully understand. Why are you looking for Malcolm?
Owes me a rather lot of spit.
He owes you money.
Doesn't really do justice to the extent of it. And what about you, Mrs. V? Do you work?
I used to act a little. In the West End. Gave it up when I was married.
You were an actress. Goodness me. I tell you, I never would have known it.
I was quite famous for a time.
Well, I'm very young, you know, even though I don't sound it. Practically a shrimp, me.
I'll be going now.
Mem Sabi.
Let's go to my cabin. I missed Anders. Not sure why he lost it. Hanging over a chair. Look in the pockets. No wallet. No incriminating notes. I guess we'll take the key. Yeah, I'm a little bit screwed here. I don't think there's anything I can do. Might as well go to the restaurant because it's about to happen anyway. Unexpectedly, people began to file into the room.
Ah, Mrs. Villancy, here you are already. Good. Thank you all for coming. I apologize for gathering you all here. It is most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred.
I knew it!
The maid told me the bed had not been slept in.
That's because he's dead! Dead because of her! I saw him fall into the sea! I forgot! I didn't make my rendezvous with Anders, so the bed was rumpled. Ugh. No! It's horrible. Me? Is my earring, but Malcolm must have given it to Clarissa, clearly. Well, we did it. We we accused Clarissa of murder again. But we're gonna be blackmailed. And we still have not found Anders' secret. There's a lot of things we still have yet to do. So this is basically the ending we got in our very first attempt. I'm not quite sure how to deal with the no loose ends though. I also am not sure how we murder everyone. Is this ship really sinking? No, it's not. Alright, so we're gonna fix our face, pocket the earring, take the tablets, and go to the desk, take the dolphin. I don't need to go to breakfast, so I'm just gonna scrumple the sheets just to make sure. I think it's fine to let Carstairs find our earring. I'm not worried about that. Where do we find Anders? Oh, we could go to the smoking room and take the jacket. Maybe his wallet's still in there. Take the wallet! Okay. So 400 pounds from the wallet. We can get 200 pounds from stealing from orphans. I don't know how we get the extra 400 pounds though. All right. Stealing from orphans, yes. We can get to, I can't really talk about this right now. Okay, sorry. There is an alms bowl down here in the chapel. So when Lady H goes down to the chapel, she ends up leaving some money there. Oh, right. I was supposed to push Carstairs over. I forgot. Can I get Lady Armstrong to stay quiet? Who is Lady Armstrong? Is that Lady H? Must be. Can I make 1,000 pounds? What is Anders' secret? Can I force Carstairs to help me? Is the ship really sinking? Well, let's go here to the cabins.
Some talk of Alexander and some of Hercules, of Hector and Lysander and such great names.
Okay. If we go to our cabin, we'll have to wait. Let's we'll go to the chapel and spy for a minute, and then we can always leave if we need to. I think it's kind of both. Hopefully he waited. Did he wait? Nope. We were late and he didn't wait for us. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Shoot. Let's see if we can drug this lady's martini. Sorry, Lady H. Not anymore. Sniffs and looks away. Swap drinks. Slip the tablet into my drink. We drugged her! That was actually quite easy. Thank you, my dear. Just pop me into the bed and The inside of Lady Armstrong's cabin is tastefully arranged. She has little medicines, a stack of books. She's flat on her back, snoring like a train. She's beautifully asleep and drooling. She's missed her pillow completely. Oh, no. Well, then. It's a nice, plump pillow. The slipcase is decorated with embroidered dolphins. Sleep well, lady. It doesn't take much time. It doesn't take much pressure. She doesn't make much noise as she goes. Let's just put that back nicely. The music's so good. Hey, Darth Pixars. Oh, let's tear my name from the label and leave these here. I step back out into the corridor and close the door quietly behind me. Well, then. Okay, now what? I don't know what I do now. I wish my sleeping pills were that effective. I mean, to be fair, these sleeping pills are probably not, they wouldn't be legal today. What did he say?
I fear I may prove rather more discreet than your husband was. My apologies.
Malcolm plays cards with you, Major.
Subadar, Major, please, and that's right. And with Mr. Carstairs here. Between you and me, Miss Abib, he's not very good at it. You must find him a new hobby.
But there's no time to learn. He's dead. I'll bear that in mind. Not much escapes your notice, does it? You're always watching people.
People can hardly be ignored, Miss Abib. They are too important, too significant.
Very good, then.
Yes, ma'am. I was hoping to catch you, Mrs. Villancy. Are you looking for your diamond by any chance? I found her on the upper deck this morning. Showed her to the Major.
Blah, blah, blah. We already done this. Mr. Carstairs, are you as you appear to be? I sometimes wonder if you just aren't too good to be true.
Oh, well, you know, no man is an island. All that?
No skeletons in your closet.
Oh, simply masses of them. My closet's fairly brimming over with skeletons. They keep falling out, arms, legs, everywhere. It's quite a mess.
You're teasing me.
Pip, pip, what?
Exactly.
Well, yes. But then you're teasing me, aren't you? Have either of you spoken with Lady H this fine morning?
Why?
She has a nose for information, that old woman. And she has the most interesting theory to share with me when I saw her just now.
A theory? What kind of theory?
Lady Armstrong told me this morning that she's quite certain, quite convinced in fact, that the boat is sinking.
Sinking? Surely not.
Sinking, yes. She told me she is quite sure she heard something fall off the boat. She assumed it was part of the hull, I suppose.
Is it sinking?
Who can say? I have yet to observe any alarm amongst the senior officers, but who knows? But perhaps they are covering it up. What do you think?
Sounds absurd.
Doesn't it?
You're a single man?
What? Me? Oh, yes, rather. Marriage seems awfully risky to me.
You're the cautious type.
I like to know the odds, that's me. I'm an odds man, and you, Mum? Fan of marriage, are you?
Honestly, it's a lot of work. But there are certain rewards.
I should hope so. Can't see what they are myself, though. Where's your husband this afternoon, Mrs. Valency?
I've not seen him since last night. If I'm honest, Mr. Costes, I'm worried.
I'm sure he's just gone for a walk about the deck. Why not climb up to the bridge?
Have you seen him on deck?
Well, to be honest, I haven't. But then, 10 to 1, he's ducking me.
Why would he be ducking you?
Owes me a rather lot of spit.
He owes you money.
That doesn't really do justice to the extent of it. Oh, by the way, found your husband's jacket in the smoking room after I went to see the Major. Left it outside your cabin. Hope that's all right.
I wonder how that got there.
Guilty as charged. I simply hate it when things are left lying around, loose ends, you understand.
Well, my husband's debt's very bad.
I hate to trouble him about it, of course, but it is rather a lot. And a gentleman in the New World has got to eat.
You can keep that earring as payment. It's diamond.
Well now, maybe I'll do that. And what about you, Mrs. V? Do you work?
You don't recognize me, I suppose.
I don't, should I?
I used to act a little. In the West End. I gave it up when I was married.
You were an actress? Goodness me! I tell you, I never would have known it.
I was quite famous. For a time.
Well, I'm very young, you know, practically a shrimp, me.
I went out for a bit. What else have you murdered? Who else have you murdered? What interesting tidbits have you discovered? So in this run, I've murdered Lady H. I smothered her with a pillow after figuring out how to swap drinks with her. We haven't really learned much else of interest in this run. I think you don't like my husband.
Frankly, Mrs. V, I don't. I've no time for fascists. They groan endlessly about how unfair everything is. While at the same time, they're always trying to cheat.
A game of cards, Mr. Costes.
Yes. We play for real money here, I'm afraid, Mrs. V. £20 for the ante, £50 for every face-down card.
I can play a few rounds. It's just going to reset anyway. Oh, we're playing 21. Do you know it? Teach me. 2 cards out of the value, so it's literally just blackjack. Well, this is how we get £1,000.
The lady has a 5 of clubs. And the dealer gets a 10 of clubs. Oof.
Sure. 3 of spades. Oof, that's bad. I don't know what twist means. 16, and we had a 5. Ooh. Can we stick? Wait, I'm confused. Didn't we have a 5? I don't really understand. Okay, Queen of Hearts. Dealer has a 6 of Hearts. Yeah, but I had a 5 and then I got 2 more 8s. I don't understand where my 5 went. Oh, okay, that's why. Stick on 20. I mean, we'll just play cards until we have to deal with this whole murder situation. Okay. We have an ace. That's actually very good. We got 21! Give nothing away. 21. Was not Pottoon. Need a face card for that. Doesn't matter. So we have 2 7s. What does buy mean? Like buy another card? Let's twist for now. Wait, what? We twisted. How did it add it? We didn't buy it. What? I don't understand this game. We didn't replace it, just added to it. I don't get it. All right. Okay.
Earlier today, Lady H confided in me. She told me she believed the ship was sinking. Last night she said she heard something fall off the boat.
Oh no!
I fear so. Lady Armstrong was, perhaps without realizing it, reporting that she witnessed a murder. And now she is dead?
My God.
Indeed, Mrs. Villancy, this tells me 2 things. Firstly, Malcolm Villancy was murdered last night. Secondly, that the murderer is among us. Our list of suspects is not long. Miss Turpentine. You were in love with him, Miss Turpentine, and like a cat, he claimed to love you. As America approached you demanded he leave his charming wife, quite naturally he refused.
That's not true! He was ready to leave her for me! We made plans!
If that were true, Miss Turpentine, then you would not have pushed him overboard in a fit of jealous rage. But one moment, please. It is a wonderful story. A jealous murder, a sudden red rage, a crime of passion. But then Lady Armstrong, an old woman killed perhaps because she saw something, killed so artfully in her sleep?
What are you saying?
I ask you this, is this Second act of the rash, hot-headed, jealous woman? A woman who has been in tears all day, or is this, shall we say, tying up of loose ends? The act of a more calculating villain. It is too neat. I didn't do any of it. Do not worry, Miss Turpentine. I believe you. Oh, no! Tell me, Mrs. Villancy, why exactly did you kill him?
I didn't.
You did. Because Lady Armstrong too, and because of what she saw. You planned it and executed it with the polished finesse of a fine actress. Your lines, they were too perfect.
Oh no! The commander drags me by the arm out of the restaurant. I thought you loved me, Anders! I had dreams!
You're very fine, Veronica Villancy, but not fine enough to hang for. Just come with me. You better stay in your cabin until we dock. No!
Oh, shit.
Okay. How do we get rid of the loose ends without it coming back on us? Yeah, the oh shit is really funny. Oh, what does Malcolm's key open? All right, we're gonna go to the smoking room. I'm not quite sure how we kill him, but we do need to kill him. Who's the German-speaking woman? Elsa, who is, what's his face is, Mr. Carstairs' paramour. What could the key be to? Is the key to what's-her-face's room? Clarissa's room, maybe? Okay, so we've got the wallet, so we've got some money. We've got the key. I don't know what we do with that. I think... Should we go murder hungry? Do we murder everyone? How do we murder... Subedar Major Singh? Because obviously I know how to murder Mr. Carstairs. I know how to murder Clarissa. We've got like the porter to worry about. We've got Subedar Major Singh. There's also Elsa. Do we murder this man? I don't know. All right, we're gonna murder this man. Snow wants us to do it. Oh, he won't be up there anymore. Never mind, we can't murder him. By the time we go do that, he'll be down in the smoking room. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. That's okay. We'll go to the bridge. Alright, I don't think we need the key. Yet. So we could have a chat. Let's have a chat. I just need to stop her from blackmailing me. Let's see. We got some time. We can spy. Okay, so it's not our cabin door. At least we know that. Well now, I see you're waiting for me. Close the door. Of course. I wanted to ask you something. Anything? Can I trust you, Anders? My advice, Mrs. Villancy, look after yourself. That way people will stick by you. I want to trust you, Anders. I want to. So suit yourself, Veronica. Take what you want. You'd better kiss me now. Alright, we're gonna have our little rendezvous. I'll see you again, I hope. Count on it. He smiles and gets to his feet. Alright, we're gonna get out. Grab the pass key. Run for it. Oh no! We're not fast enough. You look perfect, dear. Ah! You hinted at something about the commander. Oh no! Did you just wink at him? You know, sometimes I even slap him on the behind. You don't! I absolutely do. He takes it with good grace, I think. Chin chin? That's awful. My dear, you get to my age, you'll have to enjoy every second. Because the next thing you know, you're stuck for half an hour in the you know where. I'm sure I don't know where. Oh, well, you'll find out soon enough. Here's to you and that lovely husband of yours anyway. Oh, he's not that lovely. Well then, dear, can I have him? No, as it happens, you can't. Suit yourself and really do, that's my advice. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, what is the key for? All right, what might it open? I feel like it probably goes to Clarissa's room. Yep, I knew it. Well, now we know what is, what the thing opens. Is the ship really sinking? The answer is no. I'm pretty sure we can force Carstairs to help us if we can figure out who the heck Elsa is. Well, I guess we can talk to Carstairs about it. Oh, we won't have time. May as well go and see if we can get a conversation real quick. I knocked on your cabin door, Mr. Carstairs. 9 times. The strangest thing happened.
I say, Major, would you mind stepping out and getting me a brandy? Intoxicants will cloud your judgment, my friend, but it will help me to beat you. So I will be happy to oblige.
The Major steps out and Carstairs wheels round on me.
Mrs. Valency, please. Stop now, don't go any further.
Now, why would I?
Please understand me, Mrs. Valency. If you can't keep quiet, I will be forced to kill you.
She means this much to you? Whoever she is.
Yes, I love her. And it's cost me my career and might still cost me my life. So I'd appreciate it if you didn't treat it like idle gossip.
Oh, I don't gossip.
Then why does it sound like a threat?
Just then the door opens.
Carstairs, here's your foul poison, and you look like you need it. Young lady, I must say, you must have played quite a hand to leave Mr. Carstairs looking like that.
So, you like playing cards?
From time to time, yes.
Are you good?
Well, yes, quite.
We should play sometime.
You play, do you? I hope you're better than your husband. About that husband of yours, he owes me quite a lot of money.
I mean, may as well play cards. Seven. Dealer gets a king. And a 9. 16's not great. I don't understand how twisting works. Well, we lost like 70 pounds. And we're dealing with murders again. It's not though. Like the first time we did it, we had a 5 and an 8, and then we twisted and we got an 8, which should have brought us to 21, but it brought us to 16. I'm so confused by it. Oh, I should have forced him by being all like, oh, I'm not the woman you should be thinking about, but we didn't have to. This game is called Overboard with an exclamation point. Actually, can we, I can't redo this. Ooh, I did save a screenshot, however. Eventually we'll get to tie up those loose ends. I don't know how we do that though. I think this probably will be our last attempt. Let's see. Can we go up here? Well, I guess we're doing murders then. I'm gonna try to murder everyone. Oh, dang it. Why isn't Anders there? You know what? No. No. Okay, we'll do one more. So we have to go there, but we have to make sure we don't go there too early. So yeah, if we go there, it's a little too early. We have to make sure it's after 9. Let's stay. That causes some time to pass. No, Anders is still not gonna be there. So staying was kind of pointless. All right, let's pop down to the smoking room real quick. No, we don't have time to murder him. We have to be there at like 9:20 or something. Like there's a very specific window in which we can murder him. Let's reset. All right, we're gonna pop down to the smoking room. That's not quite enough time. How do I make it be enough time? I guess we could go here and then maybe go up on deck. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. Yeah, it's fastest for us to get to our cabin, I think. Actually, the aft cabins are technically faster. Let's go to the aft cabins. It's not enough time. How do I get to him? No, as soon as you go up there, you As soon as you go up there, you interact with him. And I need to make sure when I go up there, Anders is already in the, what you call it? Oh, I certainly have time to fill my inventory. The thing is, I don't think I have time to go down here. Because he's currently up there right now, but Anders is not up in the bridge. Someone else is. Anders is at breakfast. So I need to basically make so when I hit this button, Anders is in this room. Otherwise, someone else is gonna see me push this guy over. $9:16. How do I get there before he leaves, but when Anders is in the bridge is the question. I did it before, and I don't know how. Because it seems like at 9:20 is when he goes down to the smoking room. But it also seems that around 9:20 is when Anders goes into the bridge. Okay, he's in there by 9:16. This is hard. I also like the questions and challenges that the game gives you. There we go, got my earrings. Gonna make 1,000 pounds by playing cards? Probably not. I'm very bad at it. It's just out of time. If I was 1 second faster, I think I would have been able to catch him up there. Well, I don't necessarily need the sleeping pills this time. If I can make money, I might be able to just buy her off. Is God giving you grief? Oh yes, I'm a horrible person, so it makes sense. A game of cards, Mr. Carstairs. Alright, let's try to make some money. Let's see. Add up the values. Pontoon pays double, dealer wins. You get a new card face up for free, or face down by increasing your stake. You can burn 13 for a stake. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh no, I got a 2! And a 9. So that's 11. That's actually pretty good. Ooh, that's very good. Oh, yeah, we win. It's a 3. All right, let's bet 50. 4 or 14. Buy. Queen. Okay, 14. We're gonna buy another one. Because I don't know what twisting does here. 19's not bad. We'll stick and hope. Cross your fingers. No, we tied. We're gonna lose so much money. Okay, good to know. Not at all. Cool. I'm playing cards. I have to make 1,000 pounds. $19's not bad. We'll stick. Ah, dang it. All right. You know what? No. Not gonna spend my last moments. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. Okay, we solved that one. Oh, we can't go now. Because Anders is doing his rounds and he'll see us. Can you confess all your sins? I don't think so. Besides, God already knows everything we've done. Ooh. Well, that was a waste of time. Let's play some cards, I suppose. That's not the point. I will say, Veronica's not a particularly religious woman. Alright, we got a 7. Let's go. And a 7. That's not great. Sure, we'll buy. Come on. And a 6. 20. I can stick on 20. Let's go. You want to know how to pass time to the showdown? I don't need to. I'm trying to accomplish things. But I'm assuming you could just go to sleep or something. Thank you for offering, though. Ugh, a 2. And a 9, so that's 11. That's not bad. And a 4. That is bad. No! $13. That is also bad. Sure, let's burn it and see what happens. Okay, 16 is kind of worse in a way. Twist? Nope, twisting is not good. I do not understand what twisting is still. Oh, I think twisting is getting it face up. And you don't have to spend any money to do it. I don't think we're going to be able to afford this. Fuck. I'm out of money. We honestly got the best ending our first time through, and everything else has just been uncovering secrets. Why is the alms bowl still empty? It's supposed to have like 200 pounds in it. All right, let's go. Time to put our acting on display. So is God doing the time warp or is his BFF? I do not know. It's funny. If we had left our earring on the deck for Carstairs to find, then she would have taken the fall for it and we would have gotten that insurance money payout. Well, you could have nailed Clarissa. All you had to do was say you saw Clarissa on deck. Now, come on, baby. There was no evidence for it. Sure, she was sweet on him, but there was nothing to prove they were doing anything together. If I'm going to accuse a passenger, it needs to stick. Or she gets free and then gets me fired. Next time, plant a voodoo doll in her cabin or something, won't you? To your next role, my dear.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, bugger. So perhaps y'all can do better than me. This was fun. Though, I will say, I think it's funny we basically got our best ending first time out of the gate, and every single time since then, it's been downhill or the same. But it was fun. Let me snooze these ads because we're gonna say goodnight. What? Oh, I'm not here. Hold on. Here I am. Have a good night, Snow. Sleep well. Too experienced with these things? I guess so. I mean, I do solve a lot of murders, and I'm sure everyone who likes to solve murders wonders if they could get away with murder. And the answer is apparently yes. Yes, I could. If I were charming and attractive and had acting experience. All right, let's get some music going. We'll say goodnight. But yeah, that was Overboard. It's really fun. It's really short. Like, we did 12 attempts in 3 hours. So what? That means we did 4 attempts an hour. So an attempt takes about 15 minutes-ish. Probably closer to a half an hour if you do like the full run through, because there were a couple of times where I just gave up and reset. You really could get away with murder. Maybe, I don't know. But here's the trick to that. I don't have anyone I'd murder, so it's probably fine. I'd have to want to commit murder to get away with murder. All right, let's roll credits. As always, thank you all so much for being here, hanging out and watching. Shout out to all of our mods for doing the mod things. I appreciate you all. Special thanks to everyone who is supporting over on Ko-Fi. Depends on how many of the endings you want to go for. Yeah, that's true. You can basically play the game once in like 20 to 30 minutes. But it's very replayable. Because the idea is that you play it over and over again and the game gives you like more threads to follow. Like there are mysteries within the game. So basically, you could play it once and be like, hey, I got away with murder, or oh no, I got arrested, the end. But you can play it a whole bunch more. I feel like we're pretty close to unlocking more secrets. I'm not sure how much I want to puzzle out how to do things in the right order. I think I'd be more curious to just like watch somebody else go to that trouble. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. All right, well, we're gonna be back on Friday. We're gonna be playing more Oxygen Not Included. Jazz, I don't know if you were here for it, but you're in the colony now. So we will be continuing the colony and adding more dupes to it and naming dupes after chat and doing other stuff. Getting stuff set up, I'm sure. Then I'm gonna be off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We'll be back on Tuesday with something. Probably not more Overboard. I'm gonna look through my Steam list, my Steam library, and see if there's anything that's really jumping out at me to play. And if there isn't, we might just start our Dave the Diver playthrough. It's just really going to depend on how much I'm feeling like starting something that's that involved. So that is the plan for us. If you're new here, I only end up doing on stream of Overboard, so that's a good call. Oh, one stream of Overboard, so that's a good call. Yeah, I think I might look it up and see other people like going through all this stuff. Anyway, if you're new here, be sure to hit that follow button. You can also hit the bell next to the heart and get notifications right here on Twitch whenever I go live. If you like notifications, join the Discord or follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, because I always post in all of those places whenever I start streaming. If you're looking for places off of Twitch to find and support my content, I have a Ko-Fi. It is my tip jar. I also have a Patreon for all of my art stuff. I am also a Humble partner and a Clip Studio partner, so there's loads of ways to find and support my content. I think we are going to be raiding into a Volsagam, who is playing the new Hades. I don't know if I'll be sticking around too much because I'm kind of avoiding spoilers, but that seems like a good place to send you all. So let's go say hello to Bailey, fellow member of Team Emporium, wonderful content creator. Go say hello. And as always, again, thank you so much for being here. Have a great night, and I will see you all again really soon.